Hello everyone and welcome to episode 37 of Let's Replay Final Fantasy 15 Royal Edition. Okay, so I did say in the last episode I was going to do multiplayer expansion. I looked into it online because I wasn't quite sure what to expect. I just wanted to know what sort of DLC it was, and I'm glad I did actually, because it seems to be its own standalone game. People have said on forums that it takes about 15 to 20 hours to just do the story, and that's not counting all the extra quests, and it's basically like a Monster Hunter type game. It does have some story in it, but people have said if you just want to know the story, just look at a few compilation YouTube videos, for the cutscenes. But it seems to be a standalone game, which means I don't actually want to Let's Play it, because I want to move on with the main game. And from what I've seen, it's one of three things. Either I just won't do it, or if I do it, it will be a standalone blind Let's Play, because it's, like I said, it's like a mini standalone game, or I'll just do it offline. I haven't decided what I want to do, but what I am going to do is episode Arden, because I want to know more about Arden, and I think the more I know about him, the more epic the ending of the game will be, because we know a lot more about his motivation, his history, and so on. So I think now is actually an appropriate time, while Noctis is in the crystal, or at least that's how I'm justifying it to myself, to play some Arden and find out more about his story. So the plans have obviously changed. I'm not doing the multiplayer expansion. If I do, it will be in the future as a standalone Let's Play. But I am going to do episode Arden, and then straight after episode Arden, I'm going to carry on with the main story of the game, and then we're going to work on Platinum. So that's the new plan. So here we go. Without any further ado, I'm very excited. Yeah, return to title, no. I love how the default is yes. I have no idea what this expansion is about. I'm assuming that just by looking at the picture on the screen, we're dealing with young Arden, or his past. Kingly Clash, don't know what that is. Right, new game. Normal? Alright. Very interested to see what this is all about. I know absolutely nothing. Having turned the Empire to shambles and shrouded the world in darkness, Arden, erstwhile healer of those who ail, now sits atop the Lucian throne denied him by the crystal some 2 millennia ago. So this is... Okay, so this might not actually be... I need to be careful here, because I don't know when this takes place. I need to be very careful here, but you know what? I'm going to play episode just because I can. But if it's... I was hoping it would take place during a long time ago, rather than now. But let's have a look. I'm hoping it takes place either in the past or before Noctis enters the crystal, because that would make sense.
Long ago, there lived a man, blessed by the gods and revered by the people as their savior. His name was Arden Lucis Kylum, and he was to have served as the first king of Lucis.
I don't care how it spoils the story. I'm going to do episode Arden because I really want to do it. That's all there is to it, really. Well, it can't spoil the story because I kind of know the ending anyway from my first playthrough.
Remains high, with neither nation showing signs of backing down. In other news, a member of the Border Patrol has been reported MIA since sometime before dawn this morning. The missing officer has been identified as 28-year-old Mars Sapientia. Although Officer Sapientia allegedly reported for duty at his appointed time, fellow officers say he disappeared soon after and has not been sighted since. Officer Sapientia is a tall, fair-skinned male and was last seen wearing his Border Patrol fatigues. Anyone with information on Officer Sapientia's whereabouts are requested to contact the Crown City Police immediately. And now a word from the Public Information Bureau. Today marks the anniversary of the founding of the Kingdom of Lucis. The Founders Day Committee has prepared a number of attractions in honor of this auspicious occasion, including a parade around the Citadel as well as a statue of the Founder King himself. All are welcome and encouraged to participate in today's festivities. This has been a message from the Public Information Bureau.
What about you?
Now, on to the weather.
Shouldn't you be looking for your buddy?
Today in the Crown City, we expect mild and sunny weather with nothing but blue skies.
I'm on
The
special
Borderlands
assignment.
may experience some inclement weather, starting in the evening and continuing throughout the night.
Wait, are we actually playing as Arden? He just transformed into the missing soldier? Yeah, I think so.
Home, sweet home at last.
Welcome to the Founders Day Festival. In a moment, the parade will begin making its way through the city. King Regis is scheduled to participate in the festivities, circling the Citadel alongside the statue of the Founder King, Somnus Lucis Caelum.
Wow, okay, well, we have control of Arden. We can't check anything in terms of abilities and stuff, so we have to walk around.
Look! Look, it's the statue of the Founder King! I want to go say hi.
That's nice, dear. Just don't wander off, you hear?
I can't move any faster. I hate it when the game does this. It kind of doesn't want to make me explore. I know it's a small area, but why do games do this? Little rant out of the way, but... I'm just not gonna bother, seriously. This is like snail's play. Oh! There was a little, oh no, invisible wall, that's fine. Well, I guess we're going very slowly towards the marker until I can actually run again, and then I'll bother to explore and chat to NPCs, but... Right, I'm glad this is actually taking place sort of before the Crystal event, so I don't really want it to take place afterwards. But again, it wouldn't make much sense, would it? This is about Arden's history and story, so... I think this is also our first proper look.
So this is the city Somnus built on the back of his own flesh and blood. Just look at them, free of care and unaware of the war beyond their wall.
In order to ensure the safety of all festival goers, we ask that you please follow all staff instructions. Vehicular access will also be limited in some areas around the Citadel for the festival's duration. In addition, traffic will be stopped entirely during the parade. We thank you for your cooperation.
What need is there to worry when brick and mortar blinds them to the suffering outside? Why venture out into the world when you feel so safe within? What a life to live. And that must be the king's castle.
I'm confused. Why doesn't Arden know these things already? If he was immortal like 2,000 years ago or whatever, how comes this is coming as a surprise? It's like he's just woken up now. That's what I'm confused.
So what do you think, son? Not every day you get to see the king's personal bodyguards up close.
They're so cool! I want to be a royal guard someday.
Maybe we'll find out.
We should. No, absolutely.
Now, let the fireworks begin!
Right, let's go!
Yes. Oh, yes.
Ifrit! shit.
Blessed be the wings of the gods.
That was unexpected. Fuck. Okay, wasn't expecting that. But also, we might get to see how Ifrit basically becomes his Archeon. Arden's Archeon. I mean, we know that Ifrit and Arden sort of share a common hate for the human and the world, you know, for the current world and humans, so that's probably why they were like, the year is, and spirits are high in the Crown City as all of Insomnia prepares to celebrate Founders Day. Yet the citizen of the Lucian capital are in for a rude awakening. Arden has returned to interrupt their peaceful reverie and wreak havoc upon his former home, first reflecting on the events that brought him here. Yeah, so obviously Ifrit and Arden have a common goal, but we don't really find out how they, you know, bond, essentially. We don't know how Ifrit gives him his favour. Maybe we'll find out now.
Arden. Oh, Arden. You can't expect me to believe that.
Oh, but I do. You have my word.
Well, in that case...
Wow.
You look exhausted, my love. Are you all right?
Wait, Era mirrors Fleuret? Oh, of course, the oracles from House Fleuret. Wow, she looks exactly the
Gods
same
bless me
as
with a power and a purpose to cure people of
Luna.
what ails them. I must see their will be done.
Your devotion shall not go unnoticed. The gods will doubtless be watching over you. Just as I shall be watching over you every step.
Wait, so
of the
she's
way.
the oracle.
It seems to me the cure for your exhaustion is comprised of two things, one of which is rest.
Oh? And the other?
Is me.
Oh, wow. This is so cringe.
Oh, Era, pray be with me, always.
That's a sweet side of Arden that we haven't seen before. Angle guard.
He's alive. Just as the ancient texts told.
Wait a minute.
Who?
Firstal, isn't that the scientist that we encountered in episode Prompto? I'm sure that is. I could be wrong, but I'm sure that's a scientist. In which case, this is extremely far back. How did he make himself last this long? Was he researching demon technology at the time as well?
Take him away.
I'm confused. Look around. Looks like a Elder Scrolls moment.
Don't touch me.
Status report. Everything is fine here. Roger that. We'll transport the subject to your location.
And we'll have the medical team ready as planned.
What's the situation over there?
Nothing to report. We're just...
So this is obviously the Empire. Did they kidnap him? I'm... Oh, hello.
Adagium sighted!
Royal Guard?
Get it back in the cell, no matter what. We can't let that thing off this island.
Thing? I can't do anything.
Stop. Cease this. Cease this.
At once!
Arden enters overkill when his HP falls to 0. While in this undying state, attacks deal more damage, but his maximum HP falls every time he takes a hit. When Arden... Okay, it's game over. Oh shit. Defeat the Royal Guards. Wow, okay. Press circle to attack with your arsenal of royal arms. Hold circle to blitz the enemy with consecutive attacks. I'm trying.
Out of my way!
Not really much I can do, I'm afraid. That's the only tool I've got at the moment. Ooh. Okay. Oh shit. Press square to dodge, hold to quickly shell a sweat. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's the same attack. That's Regis' sword, isn't it? Land 5 successful strikes to perform a finisher and create an opening. Okay, to demonify an enemy. Press triangle with his vulnerable to notify and harvest their life force. Okay, so this is after he's already absorbed like lots of demons. So this is basically when he started to become evil, sort of thing.
What sins must I atone?
These memories. Could they be? Yes. I didn't purge him of the scourge. I bestowed it upon him.
Incredible. His power's unbelievable. Hey!
Eminent magic technological expert, Bestial Besithia, so it was him, steals away to the umbral Isle of Angelgard and absconds with Lucius's darkest secret, Adagium. He escorts the subject back to one of the Empire's magic tech research facilities for further study. Illusory truth.
Era. Somnus.
Ooh, that's his brother.
Forgive me, brother, but the throne seats only one.
Era! Gods, no!
Arden.
Arden Azunia, Chief Besithia would like to see you.
So wait, was he cast away into Angelgard by his brother, I assume? Because he was basically, I don't know, absorbing evil. He became evil or something. And then the Empire, Bestrel, basically just broke in to free him so that he can research his power or something. New information to the data log. Review it from the archives. Hold memories from your journey. Photos let you view photographs. Data log lets you research. Okay. Data log. Chief Basilius Journal. Chief Basilius Journal, the Star Scourge. The plague that ravaged our star centuries ago died out for a time, and with it went all knowledge of the monsters it spawned. Yet since the discovery of a mutant strain of Plasmodia here on our very soil, that ominous world has re-entered our lexicon demon. What caused this scourge to resurge? I hypothesized that it began with the rise of our population that began in the latter half of this millennium. While the adoption of magic technology has vastly improved life for citizens across the Empire, the territorial expansion it enabled may also have reactivated Plasmodia that remained dormant for many years. If so, then the true spread of the Star Scourge may have only just begun. Okay, so that's interesting. It basically gives lore on how the initial Star Scourge died out and then it began again. What's the Rakshana Blade? A sword that stayed at Arden's side for roughly 2,000 years, flying forth at his command, one half of a pair. The Rakshana blade was forged alongside the blade of the mystic, beloved glaive of Arden's younger brother, Somnus Lucis Caleb. Both blades possess different properties, forming a devastatingly destructive arsenal when wielded together. While one can assume both swords are imbued with the hope that the brothers' kingdom would rule in tandem, envy and ambition ultimately tore the two apart. Okay. Wow. What about gear? Okay, I don't really have much at the moment. Well, let's just... Oh, okay, I kind of have to. I'll just pick up what I can.
Nothing here to interest me.
Okay, let's try again. I was but a boy when I saw my first demon, a wild canine run afoul of the Plasmodia. The fear that should have consumed me was itself engulfed by an intense excitement, much like the dark miasma that spreads across the land and blots out any trace of light, of light or life. Some might deem me a madman, you think, vilifying me for researching a wicked plague that brings naught but death. However, be it the magic technology of old or demons of our day, understanding that which we fear is a vital step towards enlightenment. Okay, so they're actually focusing, episode Prompto and Arden really does focus on Vestral, which makes sense because he seems to be such a central part to pretty much everything.
Might as well head out.
It does run funny. Hello. Obviously, this is the same research facility that Prompto was captured in, so I'm
I
sweetheart.
dare say this outfit wasn't tailor-made. Not the most enthralling view.
It's quite a nice view, actually. Another journal. I wish we could just go to it directly without having to go to the archives, but there we go. Is it this one? Although I long dismissed it as some foolish fairy tale, the recent discovery of an ancient text tucked away in one of the kingdom's royal tombs has convinced me Adagium is real. So adagium is what they was basically concealing in Angelgard. According to the tome, this inhuman entity born of the darkness has lived in the shadows of Angelgard for some 2 millennia. Perhaps the Lucians feared its supposed superhuman strength and potential for destruction, yet to let such power go untapped would be incredibly wasteful. The military may have scoffed at us researchers for the lack of tangible progress in our magic infantry and demonic studies, but if we harvest this immortal monster and harness the secrets it holds, we may indeed laugh last. So okay, so this what was the name of it? The adagium. So Arden pretty much got this adagium already, so we don't know how he came about to get it. We just know that, at this point in the story, he already had it, and he was sort of sealed away in Angelgard by the Lucians, and then he was freed by Vestral to obviously research it. I'm just not sure how he came about to get the adagium in the first place, but
Come, have a
he looks
seat.
like Prompto. Of course he looks like Prompto. That's his dad. Oh, it takes me a second to realize it, but I was just like, that's so close. Like, he looks familiar. I was like, that is actually Prompto's dad. Because he used his own sort of genes to make a clone of Prompto. That's so cool.
Gods above, we thank you for the bounty you have laid before us.
Don't want your food getting cold, do you? Are you enjoying your stay?
No.
You've been asleep for years. Learning to appreciate the waking world will take time. Perhaps I can help enlighten you while we dine.
Ask about time.
How long has it been since you brought me here?
204 days. Roughly 7 months or so. Then again, the Lucians had you locked away in that prison for nearly 2 millennia.
Ah, okay.
I'd be more surprised if you hadn't lost all concept of time. You must loathe those Lucians for what they did to you.
Wow, okay, so we still don't know how he got the adagium, basically, so this is 2,000 years later. Let's ask about me.
Was your examination of me a fruitful one?
Oh yes, you've proven far more fascinating than expected. No wonder they kept you locked away. To think the powers of a demon could dwell within the heart of a man, it's incredible. The Star Scourge doesn't sap your life force, it gives you more. Your cells can regenerate themselves, and you can demonify other life forms as well. There's no doubt you are...
monster.
Not a monster, a marvel. I can't wait to unravel all your mysteries.
Let's about his motives.
What is it you want from me, anyhow? What about me interests you so?
You said it yourself, didn't you? You were chosen by the gods. And frankly, with powers like yours, I'd say you're nearly a god in your own right. We need those powers that you possess. With your strength on our side, we could finally put an end to the gruesome war with Lucis. You too must desire the fall of the kingdom that cast you into exile.
My desires are all in the past.
The man who wronged you may have died long ago, but his descendants live on to this day. Surely you must bear them some feelings of ill will.
My feelings are none of your concern.
Oh no, I wanted to ask about...
Come along.
Oh. Didn't know that progressed. That's a bit annoying. I guess the bottom option usually does progress, so I should have known, but... Okay, so this is sort of near present time, I guess. Because Vestral, I thought that this was around 2,000 years ago when it all started, and then Vestral managed to gain immortality or whatever, but clearly not. So he's been cast aside for 2,000 years, and this is near present time. Nearish.
This is the fruit of my labor. A small portion of it, that is. I envy you. A human life is too short to truly understand all there is to know about the world. Go on, have a look. Do watch your step, won't you?
Demons, historical analysis.
Demons were first officially recognized as a new species roughly 200 years ago. According to ancient texts, however, humans have suffered from a parasitic plague wrought by the demons for upward of 2 millennia. Demonification is caused by a mutant strain of plasmodia that takes root in living creatures and changes their cellular structures. Infected creatures begin to disperse miasmal particles, the spread of which is known as the Star Scourge.
You know what's really funny? In the original game, the Star Scourge and demonification you associate with magic. And I always was under this impression that it was this sort of magical thing or whatever. It was just... But now it seems to be a scientific, an actual biological thing. You know, it's not magic at all. Which is interesting because it just goes to show how many plot holes there were in the main game. And I'm sure someone will say, oh, but if you've read this, yeah, well, you know, I'm not the only one to think that the original game had many plot holes and just things were confusing or not clarified unless you went out of your way to find out about these things. But interesting. I just thought this interesting to point out.
This model is a replica made from plaster poured into a demon-shaped cavity discovered deep underground. Demons sublimate when their vital functions cease, so this particular specimen must have vaporized after the mud around it had already solidified. Scientists believe this subject burrowed into the earth in order to shield itself from the light of the sun.
I think the only indication you have about it is basically when you go to the research facility in the base game and you read some of the text that you find, but even then it's not really... By that point, you're more the story focuses more on Arden himself rather than the Star Scourge. Anyway. I just thought that was something I wanted to point out. I'm not going to go there because that probably progresses the story. Activate the device. Yeah, why not? Alright, that takes us upstairs, but I want to finish here. Hello. Oh, how have they not fixed this? I can't activate it, so whatever. Really? I can't interact with it. Won't let me. Okay, well, am I doing something wrong, or... No, I think I just can't activate it. Oh, hello. I can't interact with this either. That's... weird? Okay, well, I guess maybe I need to progress before I can. Let's progress to progress. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, there's a camp here as well? Okay, I'm now convinced that it can't just be an isolated thing. I have to progress.
Given the demon's aversion to light, they typically stick to the shadows until the sun fades and the night falls. Adagium, however, is different. Unlike his demon brethren, he can still function uninhibited in broad daylight. Of course, the ultraviolet rays harm him, much like they would any other demon. Yet his cells regenerate quickly enough to essentially negate the damage.
Yeah. It stings. Like the light of the sun. Perhaps I'd best cover up.
Oh, but I can pick this up. Oh. Journal. Archives, data log. I think it's this one. I've made the discovery both startling and outstanding. The monster known as Adagium is none other than Ardin Lucis Calum, older brother to the founder king of Lucis. Words cannot describe the sense of elation that enveloped me knowing that I was able to converse with a creature who has lived for hundreds of years. His powers do not cease to amaze. Not only can he absorb the demonic miasma into his body, but he can pass the plague on to others as well. He also claims to have gained a glimpse into the psyche. When doing so, revived their memories, so to speak. If this is true, then it would seem this man has been blessed with both eternal life and unlimited wisdom. He's practically a god in his own right. The Undying Prisoner.
That is what the Lucians call the monster they imprisoned for 2,000 long years. His powers surpass those of any mortal, and his body is all but impervious to attack. It's no wonder the Founder King sealed him away on the Isle of Angel Guard. He undoubtedly feared this monster might challenge his reign. It seems fortune smiles upon me. Though the Lucians kept him locked away for 2,000 years, I've managed to secure Adagium for myself. The raging winds and stormy seas may have cast all others away, but the waves parted for me that day and led the way. While I've yet to conduct any official research, the potential he proved in combat was most promising. I estimate his powers easily surpass anything mankind has ever seen. Perhaps this streak of luck has just begun.
Fascinating, isn't it? I pored over the ancient texts and found scarcely a mention of you. I barely believed you existed till I saw you with my own eyes. With your help, my research is proceeding smoothly. You have my thanks.
Follow Vestral, there's a rest point here, but there's a few things. I don't want to interact with these things yet, or do I?
This is our world?
Wow.
It has been estimated that Eos came into existence some 4.5 billion years ago. Ancient myths tell tales of 6 protector gods who first alighted upon Eos in the ancient Solheim era. Fossils thought to be remains of the oldest members of the human race were discovered in the Pistala region. Some claim that humans discovered fire in the Sukarp region even before the dawn of the Solheim civilization. According to legend, the fire god Ifrit first bestowed his burning wisdom upon a man who later sat the throne of Solheim. The mechanized civilization of Solheim is presumed to have originated in the Diskai and Klang regions. Exactly when the civilization rose and fell, however, remains the subject of much investigation. The enormous crevasse separating the regions of Klang and Diskai is known as Telpar Crag. It is here that the War of the Astrals is said to have taken place. When Ifrit tried to reduce mankind to ash, the other gods fought back, and some claim this clash caused the collapse of Solheim. It is said that Ifrit, having lost the War of the Astrals, was interred atop the Rock of Ravito. After the war, the ice goddess Shiva allegedly sank into a deep slumber, nestled in the Goravas Rift of Volúp. To this day, no one knows what became of the blade god, Bahamut. The earth god Titan can be seen supporting the meteor at the heart of the disk of Kothis in Diskai. As for the storm god Rama, legend has it he sealed himself away within
He's like, fuck everyone else. Screw you.
The sea goddess Leviathan disappeared in the wake of the war. Some say she swam below the waves and slumbers beneath the city of Altisha. Some 2,000 years ago, the gods granted Somnus Lucis Kylum 2 gifts: the sacred stone and ring, With these in hand, he founded the Kingdom of Lucis. In the centuries since, Lucis has managed to expand its territory while struggling to suppress a parasitic plague. As of ME-722, Mor's Lucis Kylum sits the throne as the 112th monarch of his line. Regis Lucis Kylum is King Mor's firstborn son, and first in line to succeed his father. Angelgard, off the coast of Golden Key, is an uninhabited island that Lucians regard as sacred ground. Ancient texts tell of a monster known as Adagium supposedly sealed away within, but investigations into its existence have yet to provide conclusive evidence. Soon after the establishment of the Kingdom of Lucis, House Fleuret founded the nation of Tenebrae. The Empire began its occupation of Tenebrae in ME-359, a move that was initially met with much apprehension. In order to assuage the dissenters, the Empire preserved the Oracle's home of Fenestala Manor. This concession was partially made for political purposes. House Fleuret enjoys close ties with the line of Lucis. The Accordo Protectorate has developed into a bustling league of towns at the heart of maritime trade. In ME-606, the Empire won an important battle against the allied forces of Lucis and Accordo, and in turn, annexed the Protectorate. The country is steeped in traditions and cultures that are incompatible with imperial rule, so the Empire has permitted it a measure of relative political autonomy. Centuries after the founding of Lucis, a movement to revive the lost civilization of Solheim arose around the Weltham region. Leading the charge was House Aldercat, whose brave deeds brought about the rise of the Niflheim Empire. The Empire built upon Solheim's magic technology and employed it for military use. This new firepower helped the Empire fell its foes, taking Tenebrae in ME-359 and Accordo in ME-606. As of ME-722, under the direction of Emperor Aedalus Aldercat, the Empire is developing new arms fusing magitech with demons. Vestiges of the ancient Solheim civilization can still be seen in the ruins of Piteous and Steeleth Grove. Several ancient structures also dot the forest of the Fall Grove that encircles Castlemar Tower.
We've seen those.
Excavation of these various sites is currently underway. In ME-501, during an expedition in the Ulwat region, the Imperial Army discovered a new species known as demons.
You know what's funny is I think there's more lore in this little interactive thing than there is in the whole of the base Final Fantasy game at launch. It's a shame because I think, well, I'll do like a mini review at the end when I finish the main, all the DLCs except for Comrades and the main story. But it's interesting how well they've compressed all the lore in such a. It's great. I think it's great. It's such a shame that the game didn't release in the state that it is now, but. Better late than never, as they say, right? Let's have a look at the journal. If I can remember which one it is, but... the Lucian soldiers' reliance on the Monarch's magic is nothing new, nor do I expect the armed forces to switch up their strategy in the near future. This stands to reason that we ought to devise a plan to inhibit their abilities by whatever means necessary. I've given much thought to the idea of suppressing the Lucians' magic, and while it may have some time until we have a working prototype, I believe we should have a fully functioning jamming device added to our Magitech arsenal before long. Further combat data will certainly help spread, especially data against the Divine. What a threat it would be to take down a god using the form of one of their helpers. Okay. The king and his men, okay.
Center, we see what I presume to be Lucian warriors and the kings of yore. I've learned a great deal about the first king of Lucis, but I never knew he was second in line. It seems to depict a legend in which the chosen king dispels the darkness. If that's true, does that mean Lucis intends to someday stand above all others? Their trifling tales mean nothing in the face of our superior technology. Only we can restore balance to our world. At the top of the painting, we see the Oracle herself. The bloodline of the Oracle is one of the oldest in Eos, originating with Eromirus Fleuret. Only they possess the power to commune with the gods. This painting depicts the Oracle as some goddess of light herself. She'd doubtless prove a powerful ally if she could be persuaded. sides of the frame, we see the Hexathian. Conspicuously absent is the traitorous god of fire who started the Great War of old. Perhaps developing a deeper understanding of the demons will bring us closer to comprehending their divine counterparts. But what if I were to find a way to combine those two disparate elements? By my estimation, the grotesque creatures depicted here are likely demons. Could this mean these monsters will be harbingers of the apocalypse? If only we could find a way to harness their power for ourselves.
The line of Lucis was chosen to eradicate evil from Eos. And with the divine on their side, how could they fail?
Well. Okay. Yay. Wait, what journal is this one? Ah, fuck it. I should have looked at the number, because probably this one. While few written records referencing the divine host of messengers remain, our excavatory expedition to Templar Crag has uncovered some interesting information via word of mouth while investigating the surrounding area. Based on what we heard, the demigods fought alongside the deities they served in the War of the Astrals, with the followers of the traitorous Infernium being all from erased from the annals of history after suffering defeat at the hands of the other gods. Little else is known about the messengers, but I'm determined to discover more about these fascinating creatures. Wait a minute. Are we talking about what's her name? The Ice Woman. I can't remember her name. I'm so bad with names. I have to remember. Gentiana, that's it. So wait, Gentiana isn't actually Shiva. Because she did mention that she's a messenger of Shiva, so I thought Shiva didn't actually die, but she did, but her messenger lived on, and that would probably explain why she has her ice powers, and she's a demigod. Might be, I'm just speculating here, but that's interesting. We learn a bit more about Gentiana if that's the case. How could they not have this in the base game? God damn it. Well, obviously, this came out like, 2-3 years later? But anyway.
This must be how the gods feel looking down upon our world. Here we have a model of Imperial territory. It includes our present lands as well as our future acquisitions. Feel free to have a look.
I did. You know what I'm wondering? I think it might probably be best if I was to replay this all over again, I would actually do episode Arden first. Because this obviously is basically a prequel to everything, and it gives you... I don't know. I do think the episodes, the DLC episodes are amazing, they're really good. I just think, I wish they were incorporated organically into the main story of the game, rather than being separate things that they recommend you do at the end of the main game. I don't think that's the best way to play them, to be honest. But that's just my opinion.
There's something you should see. Come with me. I found something most interesting on the Rock of Ravito. If my experiment on this specimen succeeds, it might provide the information you've been looking for. This way.
I wonder if this is, if this might be best played as a prequel, so before you even play the main game, you play episode Arden first. Hello. There we go.
Is that...
Ifrit the Infernium.
You subjugated a god and brought him
Wow.
here?
He was sound asleep, just like the legend said he'd be, so we put him on ice. Do you
go
think
away,
you could turn him
Twitch spammer.
Into a demon?
If you managed to demonify a deity, you could learn truths no mere mortal could ever dream of knowing. You'll access 2,000 years of his memories, and if you can control him, he'll be a weapon of supreme power. It's certainly an enticing offer, isn't it? Just think you could exact sweet revenge through divine retribution.
How do you know what I want?
I don't, but I know you have no other options. Well, shall we?
Wow.
Come see the fruits of my Magitech research. This way.
Wait, I want to go this way, but I can't
The
run.
ancient civilization of Solheim, forefathers of our magic technology, once flourished on this land. Had they not incurred the wrath of the gods, they may have remained prosperous to this day.
And you wish to restore them to greatness?
To surpass them, which is why I need you to lend me your strength. But I'm certain magic technology and demons are the keys to unlocking the door to a new future.
Are you ready? I'm very ready.
Lucians? But how?
Kunmi Squad, Adagium sighted. Initiating
Requesting
engagement.
backup from Nimbus Squad.
Shutting down communications until all clear.
So, you've come to kill me, have you?
Or die trying.
Just as you and humans are right, satisfaction ready my actions. Though I may be gone, my visions are behind the consummate soldiers.
Oh shit. Whoa. You modify enemies to fill the Phantasm bar and conjure spectral arms to increase your attack power.
Perhaps you ought to sleep
Whoa.
away. I only know it's your fault, Aaron.
Oh, there we go. Oh, attack them from behind. Wow.
Take this! Here goes!
No, I missed. But I get AP? Should probably use a... I don't have a potion!
Such power. So this is it.
That girl proved you're undoing, you know. He serves as a savior in that sense.
Why didn't I do it? I demonified them. Oh well, whatever.
Blast!
Oh shit.
He's alive. You must stop him before he destroys everything.
Oh shit! Hold R1, press triangle when the Phantasm bar is supposed to Royal Retribution. Oh shit! I don't know what the fuck just happened, but... that was Royal Retribution. Oh, I did hold square, but... I did hold square! Oh my god. Gradually restores HP, yes please. I don't know. I'm holding square, but he's not dodging. Uh-oh. war.
Oh, Infanian, grant me the power to take Somnus, his people, and his cursed kingdom, and burn them all to the ground! No!
That was easy.
I was the one chosen to be king.
Arden.
So he's now got all the memories of Ifrit.
Era.
Forgive me.
Huh?
I defied the will of the gods and revealed to Somnus you had been chosen to be king. I never dreamt he would try to kill you.
But he did. Somnus fooled everyone, so he could usurp the throne. Everything that happened, it's all his fault.
No, listen to me. It's my fault. I'm the one who ruined your future. This was divine retribution for my sins.
You've no sins to atone for. Gods! Answer me! Why have you burdened us with this fate? Era! Oh no! Era! Please!
In the names of the gods above, fulfill your calling, Arden, and punish me for my sins.
Era.
Kill me.
That's right. Kill her. Put that monster out of its misery, just like I did.
I can't. My calling is to save lives.
Just like you saved that innocent man by turning him into a demon.
Please, Arden. You must live.
I can't. Not without you.
Come. Why not give the lady what she wants?
Oh shit. Ah! I was not expecting this. Oh my god. Ah! No, the game made me lose.
Once again, you failed to save her. No surprise. A monster can do naught but destroy.
I'll never forgive you, Somnus. This monster may not be able to destroy you, but I'll see to it that I destroy everything you built. Hear me, gods. heights above. No longer shall I supplicate you for pardon. No longer shall I sojourn toward the light. Nay, the path I intend to tread is paved with blood and darkness. No longer shall I seek your guidance. This path is mine to tread alone.
Well, we finally get motivation behind the character. And also why he found it very easy to kill Luna. Wow.
The Empire's demonic experiments bore fruit before long, precipitating the production of a Magitech infantry. As recognition for his contribution to this research, Arden Azunia was inaugurated as Imperial Chancellor. Thanks to its newfound firepower, Niflheim managed to break the stalemate that shackled the nation for more than 100 years, and, in turn, forced Lucis to scale back its magical barrier. The untimely passing of King Mors ushered in the era of a new monarch, and the young Regis Lucis Kylum succeeded the throne. Meanwhile, Arden began to spread the Star Scourge throughout the world, stealing people's memories and learning as much about the kingdom as he could. In time, those memories began to merge with his own, gradually transforming him into a wicked echo of his former self. And now, at long last, the time for his revenge has come.
Wow. This is definitely prequel. I would definitely, you know, it is a personal preference thing, and I think it really depends on how you like to experience your stories. I like to experience things in chronological order. I hate movies or books or stories where the beginning is the ending and the ending is the beginning and you have to piece them together. I just don't like that. I like things to be organized. I like things to make sense in a chronological way. And it is a personal preference of mine. It's not, criticism of the game itself. And I think that's the main problem I have with the game for me, is that the story is fantastic. It's absolutely amazing. But I don't like the fact that it's in different orders and you have to sort of piece the pieces together. I would personally have preferred to do, if I had known, I would have done episode Arden first, then started the main game, and then done the DLCs, in the order that I've done them. So Ignis during the Altissia event, Leviathan and Prompto when he left the train. And I would have liked to have played it in that sort of order. People would obviously argue, yes, but you're spoiling the game. Well, actually, you're not really spoiling the game, because it actually explains the story and you have an idea of who Arden is, and you can think, oh god, that's Arden, oh, what's going to happen? I don't know, it would just, for me, I would have enjoyed it a lot more if I did episode Arden first, and yes, I do like Rice. Anyway, let's keep going. I did save, I don't know why I'm saving again, but why not? Betrayed by his brother and bereft of his beloved, Arden is burdened with the blessing of eternal life. His feelings of enmity towards the line of Lucis grow greater with each passing day as darkness continues to consume his body and soul. I mean, who doesn't like Rice? Seriously. Especially sticky rice with Thai red curry. The fiery vengeance. Very good to play episode Arden before, and well, I'm glad someone agrees. I have to say, I every forum I've read, or one thing I googled was when to play episode Arden, and or almost everyone says, "Oh, play after you finish the game," and I'm like, why? I think it enriches the main game so much more if you play episode Arden as the first thing you do, because it sets the scene, it sets the story, it sets the lore, it sets everything for the main game. Thumbs up. I completely agree with you 100% there. It just goes to show that the internet is wrong, at least in my view. It does. It's got so much lore. I just don't understand why everyone I've looked at online, like 99% of people say, no, you definitely want to play this at the end. Why? It just doesn't make sense. Oh, anyway, let's keep going. Yeah, I agree.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Is this thing on? Greetings, people of the kingdom of Lucis. Do forgive me for interrupting the festivities.
Yeah,
but I must tell
absolutely.
You, this day of rapturous revelry shall be your last. Call it divine retribution. False kings and fraudulent nations are fated to perish. Sins of the past must not go unpunished. The time of reckoning is at hand. And today you shall atone on behalf of...
We can't, unfortunately.
We've yet to ID him. Whoever he is, it's clear he wishes us harm.
You see,
stay here.
Even this scene...
I am going to put a stop to this madman.
There is no mention of this, of Ifrit attacking Insomnia. There's literally no mention of this in the main game, and I think this is a critical event. Did you play the other DLCs in the Continuity Order? I did. In fact, if you can bear it, I upload all my episodes on my YouTube channels. So I did play episode Prompto, Gladio, and Ignis in the order in which they occur in the story. And I'm glad I did, because Ignis, people said, oh, play at the end. I didn't, and I'm glad I didn't, for the same reason that I'm playing this. You know, for the same reason that I've talked about episode Arden. It's so much better to play them in order, sort of chronological order. But if you go to my YouTube channel, which is the same as this one, all my episodes are uploaded there. I have a whole Let's Play of it, but I can't remember what episode it was for the other DLC episodes, just because this is like, episode 42 or something. So, what episode is this? Sorry, I'm just going to check. I can't check. Oh well, it's episode 40-something.
Attention all units, this is your captain speaking. Code Red, I repeat, Code Red. Follow your commander's orders and get the situation under control.
Oh, 37. Thank you. Crown's Guard ID.
Have you identified the creature? Not yet, but we believe it to be demonic in nature. A demon. But how can it possibly withstand the daylight? For now, help the citizens...
Yeah, I'm fighting with 3 on my side.
We'll take care of the giant. Absolutely, sir.
This is going to hurt.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
The Crown's Guard is almost wiped out, sir. Target is still on the move. Special forces are on the way. Try to hold out until they arrive.
Think you can kill me? I'd love to see you try.
Can I do the... Yeah. I do like this.
Over here. Engaging the target. He's so strong. Sending backup. Don't let him get away.
Ifrit, where are you? Hold L1 and press that when attacked by a scroll to make Ifrit perform a powerful technique. Yay. Ifrit will temporarily fight alongside Arden. Issue another command to resummon him into the fray. Tiraga. Oh yeah. Right. This here... Right, okay, I'm gonna have to say this. I wish they incorporated summons in the main game like this, where you can just call upon them, rather than them appearing randomly and doing this big flashy attack. Something like this would have been perfect. Why didn't they do this? Imagine, like, you can pull upon Leviathan, Ramu, or sorry, Rama, and Titan.
Currently engaging the target. Sir, I don't think he's one of us. Then what the hell is he?
Target again. Oh, that's so cool.
Stay back! Sir, we've identified the giant. It's the Infernian. Ifrit's the Infernian. An Astral? Yes, sir. One of our officers seems to be controlling the Infernian, but we can't get an ID on him. What? Find out who he is at once.
Is this truly the best Lucis can muster?
Nice.
Seems to be some kind of disturbance. What's going on?
Why, whatever do you mean?
Now I need you to locate and destroy the devices amplifying the wall.
As you wish, just sit back and enjoy the show. Now where in the world might those dastardly devices be?
Disable an amplifier. Disable a wall amplifier to seize control of the surrounding area. Check the map to view the location of the amplifiers. Wall amplifiers also strengthen the Royal Guard station around them. Disable the amplifiers to weaken the enemy's defensive capabilities. Okay.
I've marked the location of all the devices they're using to amplify the wall. They seem to be positioned on rooftops around the city. Find them and destroy them.
With pleasure. I'll be sure to keep you abreast of my progress. No rest for the wicked.
Press L2 to perform a phantasmal leap and quickly point warp from out locations. Okay. Yeah.
Going
up. Chaos begins here, so come here. Become the king, go to kingdom over here. Do it how you want it, however you like it. This is the place to be.
Oh, that's cool. Collect items and sell them at shops for money. Oh, hello. Buy hats for Arden to wear, then equip them. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh my god. We can get hats. We've got 10,000. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna have to buy a hat. I'm not sure which one to get. A dashing cat enhances vitality but reduces the maximum MP. Enhances strength and reduces maximum MP. I think I might get the strength one. Reduce the maximum MP. I think I'll get the strength one. Right. Oh, what? Ifrit? He gets different abilities as well. Oh my god, Ifrit looks so cool. Right. Okay, we'll go with that then. A Descension. Ah, very good. Use a bit acquiring the abilities earn AP by demonifying enemies. An icon. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay. Press triangle so we've unlocked these. Okay. So we've got Phantom Fade. After jump to leap again in the air. Royal Arms. Okay. Okay, that's good. Increases maximum HP and MP. It'd be great because these are just basic flat out stats. Ah, that's Ifrit. Oh, hell yeah! I'm getting Ifrit stuff. Oh, that's so cool. Right, okay. I'll do no, wait, hold on, what's this? This looks quite fun. Okay. So we can hold down to convert, but we've got maximum spectral energy. Destroy the nearby mana fonts to begin deactivating. Okay. Defeat the newly activated Guardian to fully disable the wall amplifier.
Oh dear. The kingdom's defense
Shadow step behind.
nothing to scoff at.
Shadow step behind enemies and attack to blindside them. Successful blindside only pose one to the notification. Blindside cannot be formed one in unblindside. Okay.
Let's get this.
I'm gonna retreat.
This is going to hurt.
Prepare yourself.
Where is he?
Looks on. Enjoy.
Come on, Ifrit. Oh, I need 3 for me to strike. Nice.
It seems they've got a line of defense waiting to deploy.
Need to strike. That's so cool. Wow. I wish they incorporated summons like this in the main game. Would have been so much better. But, yeah, hindsight is a wonderful thing. Nice. That was cool. Nice. Oh, wow. You've both taken Sector A. Hostile station there have been weakened. There's a hat shop here. And there's a vending machine, just a generic one.
Device down. It doesn't seem to have had any effect just yet. Keep going for now.
Earn ability points, but demonize. You don't use AP to turn. Okay. Well, don't mind if I do. A bit of extra mobility. There we go. That's quite nice.
Sir, one of the wall amplifiers has been destroyed. But why would he target them? Is this a nip attack? We haven't sighted any Imperial soldiers inside or outside the wall, sir. Then they must have sent him to do their dirty work. Stop him at once, sir!
So, this is what confuses me, is that he's obviously Chancellor Azunia at this point, working for the Imperial Army, but in the main game, this is why it's so disconnected, because this is a key event that's happening. Surely they must, they've got him on camera or whatever. I don't know, it's just weird. I just wish they've incorporated it better into the main story. Destroy decorations and find objects related to the Founders Day Festival to boost your score. Right, this is such a huge event, but you've got Regis making no mention of it in the main game, and Noctis and the Royals Guard as well.
You didn't try. Oh dear, did I do that?
Can I jump up this roof? I'm holding L2. Can't seem to find a teleport point. Right, there's a camp here. Oh, never mind. I probably can't go up there. We've got potions. We've got high potions, ethers, elixirs. No, I think we're fine. We're fine, I think. We'll sell these, but... Right, let's go. broken
How
toy.
tragically weak you are. Perhaps I'll take the high road.
A pretty perfume bottle. Oh. Oh, nice. That was cool.
Don't hold back now.
Right.
I had sworn to vanquish all who would besmirch this sacred place. All trespassers shall be eliminated.
Is this truly the best Lucius can muster?
Go Ifrit, go Ifrit.
Praise be to the gods above!
I'm gonna hold down so that I can... Oh, I'm in status now because I don't have any MP, but...
Not even close.
Must stop you.
Oh. Poop. Oh, I'm doing really bad. Can't use potion for some reason. Oh, I power up now.
I've had enough.
Oh, he's pissed off. I'm pressing triangle, but nothing's happening. I'm still pressing triangle. I guess I can't. It doesn't work. Can I not use a potion? Okay, now I can. Oh.
In times of crisis, they call upon the kings of yore to come to their aid. Bless their souls.
Oh, we've got a new hat shop.
If they summon the old wall, perhaps I'll see that long-lost brother of mine. Things are going swimmingly.
Wonderful. Here's hoping you can continue unimpeded. He's going after the wall amplifier, sir. He took out another one? I'll station reinforcements around the amplifiers. Sir.
Oh, these are the same hats. Okay. Got enough pretty perfume bottles. Right. Let's just go to the next ones. I do like the destructibility aspect of it. Oh, hello.
How lucky you are to know the sweet release of death.
I should probably buy some potions after this. Oh shit, two of them. Not good.
The king must be in his castle.
I'm gonna go for this one, obviously. They're all recovering. I'm not sure what to do. I'm fucked.
You'll pay.
I'm not sure how to deal with this protect. Are they using magic? I guess. Okay, that does seem to have worked. I'm still in danger, but...
All hail the Almighty! An eye for an eye!
I want to kill him. Oh shit. Oh shit. This is bad. I kind of want to kill him, but... There we go. No, I don't want to... There we go. We're getting there. Go on, Ifrit, you can finish this off.
I pray you won't.
Oh yeah. What? Where is he? I can't. Okay. Oh, you can actually attack the barrier. Okay. Hell yeah. Very nice. Oh, there's a... Okay. What's this icon here? Oh, that's just hostiles, okay. No, that's where you neutralize them.
Almost done. How does it look?
Quite promising. We should be able to break through the barrier with a well-timed assault. You ought to evacuate lest you get caught in the crossfire.
Yes, but there's something I must attend to first. I've got a king to kill.
What? That wasn't part of the plan.
I finished my work. Now it's time to play.
But we...
No, Barnes. You just stick to your plan and keep the boys in black busy for me. Now, off to see His Majesty who lives in the house that Somnus built.
Oh, this is interesting.
What's the situation? Unfavorable. The target has been destroying all the wall amplifiers.
Yeah, but I don't want to do this. I actually want to finish the... No, I want to kill all the amplifiers.
We can't identify him, but he's a skilled combatant, and he seems to have the Infernian under his control. I fear we must prepare for the worst.
Oh well. Okay, so it kind of makes sense why in the main game then he doesn't get mentioned, because, yeah, they still haven't identified who he is, but we'll see. Right, I've got quite a lot of points actually. I'm going to get stats, so I feel like I need them and they're cheap, so... How much is this one? 32. Yeah. Engulf yourselves in flames. I definitely want that one. Is there a cheap thing that I can get? No. Okay. No, but I definitely want to... I think it will be a good end to the episode if I just destroy all the wall barrier things, and then I'll end it there, and the next episode will carry on with the story. Fuck it, I'll destroy all of them. Hell yeah. I'm really cruising for a bruising here, but I definitely need to buy items. Ah! I'm really playing with fire, no pun intended. Oh shit! Hell yeah.
This is going to hurt. Not bad.
No, attack! Oh fuck. Flames of Rage. You! I really need potions. Whoa. Ah! Body Praga. Oh yeah. Nice. Right, I do need to go to the shop. Right, okay, we'll go there. Let's mark it so that we know what we're doing. Right, definitely to buy potions. Right, let's sell some stuff.
Did I do that?
I'm very interested to see what happens, really next, because, you know, he's going to attack the king. Is he going to be fighting the king? If so, why didn't we just not... We'll see. I'm quite excited. Right. So we've got a ridiculous amount of money, so... I'm actually going to buy ethers. And I'm going to buy elixirs as well. They're quite pricey, but... Fuck it, I'll buy some more. Boost attack. I'll buy one. I'll buy some more, that's it. Right. I do like the movement though, that's really good.
I have sworn to vanquish all who would besmirch this sacred place. All trespassers shall be eliminated.
to hurt.
Uh-oh. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Gotcha.
All hail the Almighty!
This is going to hurt.
Nice. I think it's 2 more to go. Whoa, I thought it was dead. There we go. I thought I got it earlier, but clearly not. Two more.
How tragically weak you are.
Target acquired.
Whoa.
Elimination.
Behold!
Defend the city. Begin the attack.
The crown's got the pissed off.
Take this.
Oh, given up the hunt already? I pray you won't disappoint.
Oh, I got a trophy. A potion.
Praise be to the gods above! Not bad. Don't hold back now.
Nice.
Candy monster. No!
Set their hearts at rest. Scared?
Such relief.
This is going to hurt.
I wonder if you get anything extra by destroying all of the generators, because it seems like you can actually carry on with the story without doing so.
So this is all.
Dance!
Damned monster.
Think you can kill me? I'd love to see you try. Over here.
Nice.
It's over!
I must say, I expected more from you.
Right. I'm sure there's probably a trophy associated with killing all of them, where you can just carry on the story if you wish, but no, we'll do all of them. Why not? Should probably use some ascension points now that I'm here. Actually, I will. Or descension. 75. Okay, Royal Arms, Dark Tornado. Hold circle to conjure running whirlwind and use Ultra Release to... Ooh, yes please. The Cerberus. Summon a sniper rifle. Wow. Okay.
I swore to vanquish all who would besmirch the sacred place. All trespassers shall be eliminated.
Ah, there we go. Oh, I see. Okay. That's cool. Oh, that's confusing. That's very confusing. Okay, hold on. How do I shoot? Oh. That is cool though. I do like this. Hold on. Oh fuck. Okay, that's one.
Behold!
Nice, another trophy. Hell yeah. I do like the sniper rifle. It's a bit clunky to use because you snipe straight away when you press circle. Just feels a bit disorientating, but it is quite impactful. I do like it. Awesome. Let's go to the last
How
one.
tragically weak you are.
Right, awesome. Oh fuck it, we'll just kill everything at once. Can I attack the last one, please? Thank you. Right, I want to check the descension because I think we've got quite a few points. Absorb more particles when demodifying an enemy. Yes, please. Recover MP after parry an attack and unsuccessful counter strike. Yes. Okay, we can't really do anything else. But... Oh, Rising Phantom. Okay.
Over here. Not even close.
Oh, this little royal guard is pissing me off. There we go. Yeah.
Praise be to the gods above.
Not gonna happen.
Oh dear, you look like you've seen a ghost.
pray you won't disappoint. Not bad.
Use a high potion, just top ourselves up. A little bit. Wow, okay. Hell yeah! Awesome. And that's all of them. Nice! Okay. Yay. Now what? Oh, I'm not gonna get all the treasures, fuck that!
Can't say you didn't try.
All
Right.
the amplifiers have been destroyed.
Oh, I got a trophy,
Enemy
have I?
forces have begun their infiltration. I'm going in, as will I. No, Your Majesty. You must get to safety at once. I have sworn to safeguard the future of our nation, so I must be on the front lines. As you wish, Your Majesty. For the future of Lucis, together we fight.
Okay, I need to go to a save point, so there's a... Might as well get the treasure. I'm sure there's probably a trophy for getting all the treasures, but yeah. I'm not going for trophies in the DLCs anyway, so... Right, where's the rest point? There it is. Awesome. He's just chilling. Right, I think this is a great place to end the episode. Wow. Again, another great DLC episode. Tons of lore. I think overall, this episode, I would say, is definitely my favourite, and I haven't even finished it yet. Just the amount of lore that this episode throws at you with regards to the world, the characters, Arden's motivation. I really, really would recommend to my friend who's going to be playing this blindly to do episode Arden first of all. That would be my recommendation, and then doing the episodes when they occur in the story. So Gladio when he leaves, you know, Prompto and Ignis during Insomnia, during the Altissia takeover and all that. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this episode. I am going to end it here. Definitely looking forward to seeing what happens at the end of this episode, and then after we've done episode Arden, we'll carry on with the main story and hopefully finish it at some point soon, and then we'll go for the platinum. So that's the plan. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.